Hey, everybody. Man who is a man here. Today to do things. I think we try to tackle metastable quasi-crystal today. That's going to be great, isn't it? Here, what do we got in Notepad? Oh, indigestion, eh? Alright, let's go take care of that first. That's probably most important, right? What we got? What's our problem? We are clogged. We are clogged on brains. Great. Alright, so how do we fix this? So we have apparently two brain disposals. This is eating quite a lot of brains right here. It's keeping up just fine. The problem is it's slow stuff. Where is this going? I seem to remember this being a problem, and then I decided just to walk away from it. That doesn't sound like me, right? Like, where is this even? Okay, so it's down here, and now this just doesn't make any sense. This is like X. No, bad. You did bad. This doesn't make any sense. Here, what can we do with brains? Have we unlocked anything to do with? Okay, we're gonna have to go do it the other way. Brains. Brains. And we can turn you into zinc now? Yeah, we can. Oh, we did get that. Oh, it's unlocked. So we can dump. That's expansive though. Maybe we can ship the brains out and then transform them on site. But then I need to get the fuel for the atomizers on site. It's probably easier just to ship them out, even with the expansiveness of it all. We can turn them into xenogenic cells. We can crash them into lard, and then lard just goes nowhere. Lard is good for nothing. So that's not a path forward. Yeah, it looks like we either crash them into xenogenic cells, which might be the most appealing way to move forward here, except it's not a true vent because xenogenic cells, so we have to turn them into zinc. And it's so expansive. Now keep in mind the expansiveness is double what this is, because zinc ore stacks worse. So I guess what we're going to do is this. This is going to be our plan. We're going to come right here. And we're going to set up a nice last chance cafe. You're going to pop over like this. And I really don't care how it works. And you're going to come right here. And all these guys got to be brains only. So only brains. Paste, paste, paste. And then right here is only jerke. Jerke. It is French. And then you go right to here exactly, where we get another jerke eliminator. And you come right here. And then straight in. Okay, so the jerke gets out. And what we have here is nothing but waste brain. Bad brain power. All right, now let's go see if we can scavenge some atomizers. I have a plan. A plan is being put into motion. Stand back, everyone. Monkey with a plan here. The monkey thinks he knows what's going on. Monkey thinks he's being clever. Everybody stand back. Let's pay attention to the monkey now. We have a plan for disposing of these brains. Hopefully. Maybe. Where is the atomizer? Monkey cannot find the thing which is in his own factory. I thought it was like right in here. No, it's right over there. Okay, so I was probably standing right next to it going, where is the thing? Where is the thing? Could someone please tell me where the thing is? I can't find it. And so we are looking for zinc, right? That's nickel. No, is it nickel? Or are you zinc? No, you're nickel. Okay. Too many ores. So here we have zinc. All right. So, like so, as in, voila. We are going to have, oh no, not that. We are going to have this. And we're going to have brains and fuel in. Then we are going to use this area right here. Right here, this area here. And we are going to turn it into brains for zinc. So we'll have a dual line going around, just like the other place, actually. Why don't we just copy and paste that? Why would we do it again when we could just come right here, all the way to the bottom, maybe? This isn't even what we want, so I guess no, we can't do it here. We can do it mostly, though. So it's going to be something like that. And then like this. It's going to be kind of tight, honestly. Because we have to get in on the bottom as well. So I guess we're not going to do this. We're going to instead do the green guys. So like one of you, like this. What I want is this to be upgraded. We don't use power poles anymore. This isn't our style. It's not what we do. So let's just quietly pick all of this up. There. So we have... the problem is the jerky out now. Oh, I hadn't considered that. We have to deal with a waistline, which I'm not thrilled with. Probably would have been better not to do this here, even if it is a better use of space. The negative thoughts are winning again. The negative thoughts are winning. And like just right here. Not you, though. All right, so what is going to be needed is not this. You're making zinc. You're making zinc in the worst way possible. Once again, I really wish I could... This isn't even a very good... Yeah, look, zinc just is hardly used. At least we have waste zinc disposal, like, right here. Not entirely thrilled with my current position in life. Do I just snuggle it up right there and save space? Or do I just go right there and just link it right in? This is what we want. No, it's going to come down like... No, never mind. So it's going to go like this. Excuse me for not being properly organized. Actually, this should be a red belt. No cursed two-tone belts, please. We have some standards here. But now we have to find a way to get rid of the jerky. Can we do one more? Kind of looks like one more is possible, right? Okay. So what we'll do, we'll start with this whale. I want you to do this thing. You must be whale hungry. Firstly, after being whale hungry, I want you to go and get briquettes. Ooh, ominous sign. What is this? Isn't this sodium hydroxide? Why is sodium... Okay, let's write that down. Sodium hydroxide. That is such an ominous sign. Are we waiting? It kind of looks like we are. Is it just not enough? No, it's having trouble. Okay, okay, I'll handle that. I'll handle it, okay? I'll handle it. Everyone's gonna be just calm down. It's gonna be handled. Load items. Brick. And you want 1,000 of these. And add destination brains. What are we gonna do here? I guess it's gonna be a static circuit condition brain. Oh, I lost it. Okay, that sucks. Static circuit condition brain greater than, let's call it 7,000. Then fill cargo, don't wait. And then we come here. You go right here, and I want you to unload items until target has 1,000 briquettes in stock. And then I want you to empty cargo, don't wait. No, you should unload until caravan has, unload until caravan has. And that is brains and then jerky. So, yeah, dump out all your brains, dump out all your jerky. And then grab whatever you have. Okay, that works. Off you go. Alright, so that's taken care of. And this actually doesn't need to be limited like that. It's limited in other places. So we take the brains, which apparently we have to do this for, and we take the briquettes, and then off you go, right? Now this leaves open one question. Now, okay, this has a lot of problems associated with it. The biggest problem is that we're just not eating that much. We have, what, 12 here, and we're eating about 10 a second? That's not a lot of brains being eaten. So what we have to do, I guess, spam efficiency, and then try to speed it up a little bit. And it's like that and like that. It's eating more. It's eating about double. It's that wonderful balance between fuel efficient and actually running faster. This is better. Okay, this is better. All right. So it's about, I don't know, 16 a second. That's still not good enough. But more importantly, it's making all the zinc ore in the world. I am not sure what to do about this. Alright, jerky's got to go away. We don't hold with jerky around here. Is there any way we have a biological out anywhere around here? I wouldn't think so. Maybe up here? Maybe? Do we have a bio out? I wouldn't expect putting this on the this belt. This has a cleaner that cleans off crud. Oh. Well, that'd be nice to get down in The other place, but it doesn't have any place that cleans off jerky. Do I want to just add that in right now? Just move this onto the main line and then add a jerky cleaner just to make that a feature of the mall? I think that's probably a pretty good idea. So we will come here and we have jerky out right there. And then we're just gonna ship this over to right here and then up and then just dump it in. Okay. That's fine. So right there. Then we just keep going. Just a couple more areas. Then we will have done a thing. And that thing was increasing brain disposal by probably doubling it. Just straight in. All right, and so now we have the jerky getting onto this line. And what we'll do is something very much like this. You will instead be a jerky cleaner. Not an aramid fiber collector. And we will attach a janitor to this. So if at any point in the future I want to get rid of jerky, I can just path it onto the main mall belt and it will get taken care of eventually. And do we have a waste jerky bin? I want to say we do. Like right there. Yeah. Alright, good. So that is all taken care of. And it may in fact be working. Don't quote me on that though. I'd like to see this guy arrive. Alright, he's going to be back. Oh no. I did the wrong one. It gets worse. I did the wrong one. Well, we can fix that. It's still good. It's actually not very good. That probably has enough space to fix this. Something like this. And then out and out. Then like so. And it will be used first. Okay, I am prepared. I am here to accept my punishment. All right, we're going to say indigestion is solved. Notepad, you are dismissed for a moment. Actually, let's verify that, huh? We didn't grab a whole lot of brains, which means, well, it's flowing again because we sucked a whole lot of brains into the system with the extra buffering we put. So it's coming closer to equilibrium. We just have to finish this now. Okay, let's take that off. We're going to have to be ready. Let's get ready to do the dance of shame. All right. Come on, friend. Where are you? He's coming over. He's at nickel. He's deep in the stacks. Flying a whale. Why do you even leave that on? I don't know. Okay, this might be a struggle stream. We might very well be doing the best we can every minute of this episode. The struggle will be us. The struggle will consume us. All right, are you almost here? Yeah, there's our target. Here's us. Floating ever so gently right over here. Please be depositing the shameful material. No, it's not it. Where are you going? Where are you going? Go back there. Load. Why? I messed this up. I messed this up so bad. I don't have words for how badly I messed. Unload. Okay. Tilted already. Okay. And yeah, just go get more. Just pretend this was working out. Everything's fine. I'm fine. You're fine. We're all fine. There. Kind of think maybe it's not enough brains coming out. Kind of thinking that even with this, we don't have enough throughput. All right, we're making tons and tons and tons of zinc ore. Jerky. I just did a terrible job here. I have no explanation as for why. I guess my head's just not in the game today. Alright, congratulations. We have ripped our way through 1,000 brains. Oh, we need an out right here, don't we? I need you. Leap over. Very cool. Why I used a blue one right there, I don't know. It's not. This is going to be a strange day, my friends. And this is going to float down, and it gets used with preference right here. And it ends up... Well, I don't even know how. It's going on the wrong side, basically. It's never going to feed this side. So... I guess we need that. It makes its way into both. We just got to input priority there. And we have to input priority there. I don't know. This probably makes no sense whatsoever, and I'm causing myself massive difficulties just looking at it, but that's just going to be the theme of today. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Everything's fine. At least we're getting rid of extra brains. And if this overflows, it starts coming down here, and then we go straight into the zinc disposal, and that is good. All right, what's our next? We're not looking at sodium hydroxide. Let's go look at trits. How are we doing with trits? That was one of our major bottlenecks. Looks like it's kind of crashing out. It's like we're low now. Why? Explain yourself. Oh, what are we doing here? We are empty. We need trit cubs. We need eggs. We have eggs. We need trit cubs. Oh, that's not great. How is trit cub production? Trits cub. So it's just pegged. So we're making more, and it's just too much. Maybe we should have taken the other route that had cheaper trits cubs. You guys appear to be going as hard as you can, and I can't speed it up anymore. I don't think I have level 4 anything. Trits. We can research level 4. Then we can get level 4 Trits Cubs, which requires Bodos, which is no problem. I can go get that. It's easy compared to everything else you've forced me to go get for you. And this is 1 every 5 seconds. And this right here is 1 every 9-ish seconds. So it's a big increase there. And we also get this, and this is, oh, I seem to remember this just being insulting. Again, 35 sodium alginate. You guys act like it's free. It is not free. The footprint is enormous to make those things. Like, that's just bad. Alright, so I need the next level Tritz recipe, which maybe I'll research after Simik here. Which means there's really nothing to do right now. I could get ahead of the game and go ask her some Bodos. How full are you typically? 30, 63, 70, 80, 81. So you could just go get, well, Bodos are kind of expansive. Hold on. Is there any room in this guy? Probably not. He's getting seaweed. Seaweed's a problem. Maybe I'll just bring in Bodos on this. Yeah, actually, that seems like a better idea. Because Tritz cubs don't get exported. The problem with this is well, it needs a dedicated line. So what we'll do is we'll bring it out and around here, and that's fine. Okay, yeah, that's a good plan. All right, so let's just plan for the future. And the future says this whale's involved. This whale right here must go get Bodos. Bodos. One of my favorite parts of alien life. Bodos. Just interesting and aggressive and difficult and fussy. And then it becomes the higher level recipes for Bodos are so good compared to most every other one. Not sure if it's intentional or not. So this guy is coming back and he's got, there we go. And he's got lots of stuff, unfortunately. Let's see if this actually works out. I should probably hang around here. Anyway, we're going to cross off Tritz. Oh, go blue the belt. All right, let's go do that. And then we'll come back here and monitor zinc disposal again. Like, why would I not blue the belt? I'm thinking of doing so much with this. Just go do it, right? Okay, that makes sense. Be serious for once. Just go take care of a problem preemptively. Stomp on that problem's face before it even thinks about getting up and messing with you. Yeah, I get it. So all of you upgraded. All of you upgraded. This guy, you betcha you're upgraded. There. And that's upgraded straight through here. Upgrade. And I might need to go get more undergrounds. Yeah, I almost certainly I'm going to need to do this, right? No, don't upgrade that building. That will cause me problems. Okay. Better? Question mark? Better? Or merely different? Alright, this can be done wholesale. That's nice. We're just going to follow the belt. Just straight through there. Upgrade. Try not to catch any of these buildings or else I'm going to cause myself a problem. Straight up. And how are we doing on belt? We're doing just fine. There's no problems whatsoever. Why do I have undergrounds here? Why am I causing myself problems by trying to pick them up? Yeah. The answer is just because I am foolish. And I don't want to put in expensive undergrounds when I don't have to. Okay. There you go. Good. Everything is good. Right there. And then we're going to do the same thing, aren't we? Because we are unable to help ourselves. I hate how it's doing the correct and useful thing, but it's not the thing that helps me at the moment. It's trying to keep the undergrounds underground, but also trying to upgrade them on the spot. And that's, yes, that is what I would want you to do most of the time, but not right now. Don't you see that? And it doesn't. It absolutely does not see that. Kind of getting blue belt fatigue right now. Kind of wishing I hadn't done this. It's laziness is what it is. Alright, one more time, friends, right? I think I am going to run out of belt. Okay. Good. And right there, right there. I might have to inspect this entire thing afterwards, which is, you know, would probably be considered normal for most people that build things. You know, you build something and then you inspect it to make sure it's right. It's a special event here on this channel, though. Usually I just go, yeah, no, it's fine, and then just walk away. Okay. Do I feel good about what I've done? Yes, actually I do. This is going to be needed sooner or later. We will get trits after this, and then we will upgrade this to the next level. We do have the Bodos just here. Oh, what's this stuff? No and no, friends. Inspect? It should be really easy to see if I have missed a spot, because it'll bunch up real bad. That's a theory anyway. And right now it's looking pretty good. Moving along at half speed, frankly. Because the factory is slowing down, because the factory is so big. I feel like this is kind of a clog. Is this my doing? I don't know. Well, the bottleneck is going to remain the same no matter what. The bottleneck is we cannot produce trits fast enough. It's nowhere near to the limiter right here. So we just have to sit back and wait for the next tech to come in and then implement it, and we will get things will be ever so slightly better. Okay, celebration time. Trits are done. Until I get the next tech, and then I'll make it even more done. Let's go look at the zinc disposal one more time. See that we are properly disposing of these brains, because wouldn't it be fun, really fun, if I just ran away and I didn't verify that all of this was actually working? Yeah, see, we are producing... This is supplying 100% of the factory's need for zinc ore. Oh, that's moving ever so slightly sometimes. I should balance this. I should put a true balancer right here, so that both sides are running. There you go. True balancer in play. And I think that's going to just be all the zinc the factory needs and more. It's just we're not going to mine it any more off this. Yep. And then everything will keep flowing here, and it will be good. I think we're done with this, too. Here, let's go review cooling system before we throw ourselves into here. No. Let's stand conspicuously next to the system that we're going to have to be using next, while we consider where we stand with all the problem children of the factory before. Zinc finger fusion. You need more Fidei carapace. And I think that was Fidei carapace. So you have just dropped, and you are going, and this guy is Do we need to double logistics here? Am I picking the right one? Yeah, it used to be waiting for Fidai carapaces, but apparently that's no longer a problem. Yeah, that's kind of really weird behavior. I don't understand that, but I'm going to start up another whale. Because you saw how the whale was just coming back, wasn't even really shopping, and we've already blown through all of this. That must be just, I need another whale bringing more stuff. I mean, that's it. See, he's still, where is he going? Oh, that's a stone vent, and that's graphite. He's just still in the depths of the factory. So yeah, we just need a lot more throughput right here. Let's take a look at Fidai carapace. Let's just take a look at Fidai to begin with. Because we were slowly building up, and now nothing's going whatsoever. Oh god, it's failing. What's the problem? Do we have too many carapaces on the line? What's going on? How can you have no speakers? They're right there. I see them. Do we have a bad balancer on this or something? We're making more dancing cats. We have a lot of dancing cats. We have a lot of tired dancing cats. What is this? Do we not have enough speakers on the belt? We've got a bad mixer. Alright, let's go fix that. I did not correctly comprehend mixer technology the first time around. Initially, and so I copied pasted something I was going, yeah, nah, it'll be fine. Turned out, actually, in the real world, when you get right down to it, it was not fine. Oh no, don't do that. Alright, so now everything is doubled. So we're gonna attach that. We're gonna unattach that. Unattach that. There we go. We've got a ton of speakers on the belt. No, it's an absolute ton of speakers. Where's the problem here? I mean, it's a matter of density, and density will be helped by this mixer right here. I understand that. Carapace. What? Oh, because I'm looking at the wrong thing. Carapace. Yeah, look at this. It crashed out. Crashed completely out. Why? I do not understand. Those guys are making more. No, just suddenly, suddenly everything's fine. Everybody's dancing. I saw that. I saw nobody was dancing. Explain yourself. I guess maybe it was just a mixer problem? Do I want to believe that? I don't know. Here. What's the next level look like? I have to add in 4 energy drink and bedding. And mushrooms. So it's asking for 3 more things. Oh, we don't have that anymore. Never mind. So it's still asking for 3 more things to double output. That's it. It's not even making it in. This is bad. I'm sorry I'm complaining about these so much, but look at this. Let's just talk about it. It's the same time. The recipe 1 and recipe 2, it's the same amount of time. This requires 3 more ingredients, which hurts. Imagine if you weren't doing a sushi belt. You'd have to run 3 more lines, or 1.5. You'd have to reorganize your entire build in order to run this recipe if you weren't using a sushi belt. Then, on top of that, it's just doubling the output per building. So all of these carapace cost more now. Well, okay, I suppose it's cutting in half everything that you pay here. So if you say the limiting factor in this recipe is Fidai food, this is twice as productive in regards to Fidai food. But in return for that, you have to get 3 more ingredients. I don't think that's a good way of looking at it at all. This is adding complexity. It's not giving more. It's the Fidai that are the bottleneck. And while this does put out more per unit time, it does at more cost in Fidai. Now the Fidai eventually will be free, more or less free, but because we'll have an abundance of them. But recharging them is not cheap either. So I look at that recipe and I go, it's not good. I don't feel joy looking at that, and I should feel joy. It's like this just keeps the entire pattern. Like it's 1 Fidai per carabase, and that's it. I want to say you have to recharge 20 Fidai, and I think that's going to be the lion's share of the cost per carapace, and it's not very good. It's just simply not very good. Like the recipes are more or less the same. I don't know why you would ever move off the first recipe. Okay, I'm becoming a complainer again. Let's put more meat on the belt. No one likes a complainer. No one wants to hear me whine. Let's just move forward like this. Anyway, we're probably doing okay at the moment. They're in stock. Maybe it's all right. What was I doing? I was looking at all of our problem children, and I found immediately problems that required to be solved. Are these going faster than they used to? Well, anyway, it's being made, and that's actually in stock, and it's going to be delivered, and it's in stock. Everything is fine here. Next problem child, chitosan. But before we get to that, we look at propeptides, which is not going, and it's going to run out. Why don't we have propeptides? Explain yourself to me. Why are we staring at this box? Oh, it was just delivered. So we have a chromium problem, kinda. Oh no, another one just dropped. Maybe it's just a rhythm problem. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that, right? For the time being. Oh, we're just gonna be straight out in a second here. I guess I can't pretend. I guess we're going to need more chromium at some point. And that's just more casting speed. And I just don't feel like I have the energy right now to do that. Here. Let's go in there. I don't know where the jerky goes. What? What is my purpose? Here, just chuck the jerky in there and it'll go away. What is my purpose? Why am I here? We just checked out chitosan, and we found a problem with chitosan, and I really should go get ahead of that. We also need to investigate ceramic. All right, so let's go take care of those 2 chores. Okay. Focus. We need extra casting machines in blue. Then we need more chromium. Where is more? I need 4 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go take it down. And then we'll get a little more chromium in the world. And then we'll go look at ceramic. And then maybe we inspect a whole bunch of other things. Looking for problems. I'm so dumb, I go looking for problems. Here, you get more. And I don't... Well, how much do you make a second? So we're attempting to dump near 300 a second onto this belt. Which is surprisingly kind of kind of going. I bet you it'll go better if I just blew this. This entire thing right here. I don't know why there's an underground there. And yet another place where loaders would be beneficial. So you actually... This looks nice. I like this. Pity it's so slow. Alright, we're putting a whole blue belt in. We probably need another whale, which we don't have on us. So maybe... Here, we're going to put one more whale on this, just in case. But I have to go get them, of course. So one more whale. Okay, I need to go fetch the instructions of one of these whales, which is right here. Chromium. That's you. And this is now your life. Congrats. Off you go, friends. Deal with ceramic? Is that where we are? I think so. So ceramic is made very, very early. Like in, yeah, like right there. Look at that. So very close. And we need more ceramic. No, there's some ceramic in stock. And it's waiting to drop. Well, we're going to upgrade it anyway, because that's the kind of people we are. We see a note. We don't question the note. It was probably correct at the time it was written. Now we mindlessly execute. It's the American way, friends. They ask for the thing to be done. We do the thing. And this makes... Here, let's just leave one out for the moment. And of course, everyone gets to be even more prodful. So you're making 15 a second. So it is more. But it looks like the bigger problem is that it's not being fed. So we need more... We need a lot more clay. Why does this produce so many... No, wait. There we go. There's no way we're ever going to keep this supplied. Just zero chance. And these are clay pits. Oh, we need lots of clay pits. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need 20 clay pits. And we got to find a way to speed these guys up. Suddenly, everything is more complicated. But we'll make it work. How's power doing? Oh, power is wonderful. Clay pit. It's actually right there behind me. I'm behind you. And then we're almost certainly going to need more steam, since clay is just steam, right? And we've clearly had this thought before. Okay, so everybody goes. Is this... It can be prodded, so it's even more steam efficient. But I don't think we're going to be doing that, right? So busy here near your base center. Alright, who's in charge of water? Get more. Alright, steam line pressurized. Do I believe in this? Why are these going so much faster than these? Oh, because you're not plugged in. That's why. There you go. There. Now we're producing an enormous amount of clay. And some of it gets taken away just to make rich clay. Why do we need this again? I don't think we make bricks out of it anymore. Oh, a whole lot gets kidnapped. That would explain a lot about ceramic problems. These are all drinking down 100 megawatts each. That's wonderful. Fantastic. Beacon, 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 particle accelerator, beacon, beacon, centrifuge. I'm honestly surprised. There it is. Electric boiler isn't a bigger piece of this. We're actually having trouble venting just a little. This is now full, and now this is springing to life. Okay, I want to just say I fixed it, right? I fixed it. Good job. Let's continue walking down our path of problem children here. And we checked out propeptides. We decide what about propeptides? It's waiting for what now? Bone meal? For real? Don't we have... You get bone meal from Ulrich's, and that's coming along. And we also have a bone meal generator. Right there, in fact. And that's going. We just need more. Oh, this guy's delivering more. There, dump some. So do I have to just speed this? Oh. There's an issue. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just go get a bunch of FTS reactors. Fluidized bed reactor, rather. And then... Oh, it's right there. Don't look. Use your eyes. We're going to go upgrade that and spam a whole bunch of modules and use a whole bunch of power. You know, the normal thing. The way anyone would approach this. How's digestion doing? Perfect, actually. Perfect. So glad you asked. Okay. Where's the water coming from? First, we should endeavor not to suffer disappointment there. Next, we have 2 electric boilers. They're all electric. And you are making 60, and you need more than that. So it's just rolled across. Oh, and I need more now. You are very, 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 very expensive. All right, we need more modules. We'll continue building this out. Build and rebuild again. Oh, look at this. It's going. It's actually going. Why? No, it's productivity 2. Oh, no. Okay, right. Never mind. Okay, I got really excited there thinking it was productivity 3 going, but it was not. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. I just get excited somehow and start saying words. That's taking forever. Speedy. Alright, so this should now actually have the bone meal that it needs, the steam that it needs to make bone meal. I feel like we might be overshooting now. Anyway, that is one more. Where are these guys coming from? That worries me. Because we're not in any zone at the moment. Anyway, concentrate. Propeptides now going. Hopefully the bone meal will help out. What are you waiting for now? No, you're waiting to drop. That's the only acceptable waiting. Because right now this is bleeding out and chitosan is having problems, but it's full up. Chitosan, no longer a problem. Next problem, child. Where is our guy? Oh, he just dropped. That's the only reason I would expect you not to be here. And he dropped and some just got taken, so it's a problem. but this is a bottleneck, kinda. This needs to be monitored continually. Why isn't this guy here? Because we're waiting for whatever this is. And that's Nexalit? Huh. Not really what I want to see, I tell you that. And molten Nexalit isn't being made with huge quantity. When is next Nexalit? Alright, so this kind of has to be my first utility science. Because this is a pretty big bonus, isn't it? It's like, what, 16 per? 17 per? 17 per. Ouch. And so this is 17 times 6, which is 102, and then it comes down, it's 50% more. It's hard to sneer at that. So we might have a Nexalit problem. We're just going to leave that for right now. So that is all of the kind of low intermediates. Now you go take a look here. It's not. They are being made. When it's 1,000, I kick this guy. We're making a ton of these things, and it's not exactly what I'd call good, but it's not bad either. And you're waiting for Bragg reflectors. And Bragg reflectors are waiting on this, and oh, you're not being made. There's no trits. Trits are on their way. I question all of this. Anyway, we have trits in our plan, kinda. So I just want to say all of that is okay, leading us with only this problem. We need more sodium hydroxide. Oh, look at this backup. We need so much more. We need to triple what we're making right now, and that's... well, we're having problems. Maybe I should diagnose those problems first. I wonder if it's with limestone disposal. Don't laugh at me. I need more level 2 prod mods. We need to just... and, a lot of stuff, actually. I need level 3 chem plants, oxygen furnaces, and a bunch of other stuff. I need all of that. And then I need still more, right? Just all of you come with me. It's going to be a party. We're going to try to put this in the grave. Then oxygen furnaces. That's probably enough. Is there anything else I need? Here, let's go look at the build. There's something else. I can't think of it, though. These are just oxygen furnaces. Do we need more slaked lime? No, it's pressurized. I don't think we need to upgrade the evaporator. No. Okay. Let's go make more sodium hydroxide in this giant area down here. First off, is anyone stuck? You appear to be stuck, but you're also going. Oh, this is the last chance to vent. Ah, got it. So that's great. And we're not jammed. And we're full up on filtration media. It looks like there should be... why would this ever stop? Saline water. Ah. Ah ha ha. Not enough salt. Okay. So I know this guy was having... yeah. Okay, so we're going to have to help. This guy comes all the way down the bottom here. No. Did you get clipped? Okay, I accept my situation. I know I was working over here, and by working, I obviously mean I'm ruining everything. And right there, at intelligent unit. This is at intelligent unit. I was incredibly unintelligent. Oh, the irony. Oh, the Shakespearean turns abouts. At intelligent unit, I made the stupidest decision ever. Is this not pottery, friends? There we go. And just zoop. All gone. All gone, saline water. Say goodbye. Goodbye, saline water. And this is draining out, and that's fine. And all that's fine. I guess I'll have to do a full audit right now. Okay, full audit's really dressing it up. Maybe I glance around a little bit and see if I can find any further problems. So we have salt mine right here, and it's obviously producing salt in great quantities. Congratulations, you did a great job. And saline water here, still not doing great. So let's go look at saline water down here. One of our great makers. Yes, making saline water. Good, good. And then up here, making saline water. Also good, good. Then up here, I don't think this one's kind of on isolated line. It's not that serious. Yeah, you're pressurized. You might have to be brought into the fold somehow. And we have saline water right there. Oh, and you are pressurized. You most definitely should not be pressurized. So let's figure out what's going on here. Did I clip it? He asks, knowing full well. So you're just trying to top up this line? And what is the character of it? Well, for one thing, it should not be a little green valve. For another thing, what is the character of this line? This is taking from here and pumping it in. All right, so we are just depriving ourselves of one of our main saline water makers here. Okay, I understand. I've done things like this before. We can fix it. We can totally fix it. All it takes, dry stream's still there. It's going to be there for the end of time. What I want is this. And what I want is this. And it plugs in. We plug ourselves in. And then saline water here. Less than 12,000. And then we have to find poor. And with poor, things will go. There, you have been poured. All right, saline water being contributed to the system. How has saline water management been such a big part of all of this? Now, it was only an overflow, so I guess it wasn't super duper duper important. We have big saline water makers over here, right? We went to war for these. There's this one right here. Oh, and you're simply out. All right. Great. Fantastic. And thankfully, the military area is not out. It's just been this area here, which frankly is not needed. Oh, wait, it is out. All of this needs to be energized again. What is this doing? You're going into here. Like, isn't this one of the very first liquid power lines I put in? And it's going to hit biofluid eventually. Now we're pumping as hard as we can this way, but there's nothing there. It's like this thing. Where is this going? This thing is a ghost. Go cycle, please. Go cycle, please? Okay. What is this supposed to be doing? It's going the entire length of the factory and it's doing nothing. Okay, now we're going down. This is supposed to be a saline water line. Okay. Okay, I feel really weird having done all of that. So, okay, that was the saline water line. I shouldn't pay attention to it. We have to flood this with party juice because they need it too. So it's this line right here at the command post. I guess it's a good idea I did take a look at all this. There's been a lot of problems building up. Problem with systems with multiple layers of redundancy is eventually no layer at all is maintained. Because it is so easy not to maintain a single layer. Maintenance on all of them is deprioritized. This is just one of those rules. I don't make the rule. I just observe the results. There we go. All right, so all of that, no. No. We are seeing saline water now, so that's something. These guys have problems. We're just going to go fix that on the other side. This working, this making saline water, good. I choose to believe that this is how things are supposed to be. So right here, on the other hand, I do not believe this is how it's supposed to be. And what I will do is just do like an ad hoc connection from there to there. And we'll get the angry juice in like that. Okay. Yeah, right here. Okay. And things are better / different? I agree. Yes. That is the correct attitude. Meanwhile, right here, have these guys ever stopped? Oh. Up and at them. Up and at them. So all of these areas, like these were like 4 major areas offline that should have been making salt, saline water, and getting salt around. Like, no wonder everything is broken. Just astonishing. Who's in charge of this area? They need to be fired. All right. We can probably see it. Salt. We can probably see a jump. No, we can't because we transport it in saline water. Okay. Okay. That was a fun little side quest, huh? I had fun. Having fun. Clap if you had fun. Everybody clap. Meanwhile, down in Saline Water Central, which should be right here, we are now full up on saline water. And if we go down to sodium hydroxide, we are now full up on saline water. Okay. Now, at long last, we can do the upgrade I came here to do. And that's add a whole bunch of speed and prod to a few more units, completely saturate that belt of sodium hydroxide, and have more sodium hydroxide primary production going. You shouldn't be doing that. Under no circumstances are you going to be upgraded to level 4. You're not even going to be level 3. Can I do this? Yes. Okay. Don't get ambitions. It just embarrasses everyone around you. Then we're going to build something new. I think we will be done through the chores then. And I will have full license. Just go and play. Go run and play. Go do something neat. Oh, I should have gotten more of these. So I have ambitions beyond this. Yeah, I gotta do still more. I can't stop here. What I need to do, however, is to blue this belt farther back. Make sure this is going as fast as possible. Am I missing a speedation here? I am. Right there. Now you're doing even better. And we have full stacked blue belt. That's the stuff happiness is made of. Can we see sodium hydroxide now? You're kind of back at being peaked, which isn't really what I wanted overall. I wanted to go beyond the peak. Let's go get more modules and then come all the way back, and then we're gonna all do it again. And then I'm gonna take a break. Just a short break, not a long break. Pull myself together. Get on my big boy pants. Smash my happy face against my meat skull. And then, we're going to build more factory. You. I need those intelligent units to get up to 100 or 1,000. Then I can kick the whale. And then we'll end up with more modules. I'm going to take those modules, immediately slam them into making more intelligent unit. And hopefully we can get that going at an appreciable rate. We should be going, yes. Yes, we're producing all of these meat things. These are going. It's just so very slow. Alright, don't look at that. Don't look at that. It's a distraction. It was placed there by people trying to trick you. Don't be tricked. No, we're going too far. So right here, what was the plan now? I had just implemented even more. And the thumpers are thumping as far as they can. And the goal is 2 full stacked belts of sodium hydroxide. So right here, we pull this guy over, and we spam. There, good. And I think we did 2 more. Can we do 2 more? Yes, we can do 2 more. You and you and you and you bet you. All these, make me more. Not sure what I'm going to do when 2 full belts of sodium hydroxide is insufficient. Full stacked blue belts just isn't cutting it anymore. That day is coming. I firmly believe it. And on that day, the lamentations shall reach onto the heavens. So, to review. Right now, it looks like it's not quite. It isn't quite a full stacked belt. What more is needed to make this glorious thing happen? So these are making 3, and then we upgrade everything, and it's making Oh, you're missing your thing. You're missing your thing. Anyone else missing a thing? No. Alright, so that's going to make that a little better. It's making 7.5 a second, and this is 3 1/3, and it's much more efficient, which is, I mean, it's what I need. All that's fine, It's not quite a full stacked belt. At least everything can drain out. So in the last minutes, it looks like I've done basically nothing. I don't understand that. Well, hopefully, oh, it's rising. The fire rises up to 40K. A sustained 40K would be very welcome. Maybe that's the key. And you go and empty. Oh, you're just going there. And then you go and empty, and that's just... Okay, we have to stop. Here, I'm declaring sodium hydroxide done. I'm declaring all this is done, actually. And we're on need more moves. Maybe I should go check on that. Let's go check on our uplifting. We did Simik uplifting and Moo uplifting. And we're ready to go. Oh, okay. Good. This can be brought to a halt then. I'm not going to do this today because I'm busy today. This is going along. We haven't gotten any King Simics. It's been 300 rolls and haven't gotten one. That's bad odds right there. This is someone's not doing their job on the inside of this. Anyway, we have to, here, we're going to check this, and we need to initiate Project Megamoo. That's coming. Surprisingly few chores. All right, we're on to this right now. But before I do that, I am taking a break to recover my spirits, to make sure I am in the right mental space in order to accomplish my goals properly. All right, so let's go take a look. And I guess we're just we're researching Simik level 3, and we're gonna get all the way up to Simik level 3 before we take things seriously. So when we ratio this out, we should keep in mind this is gonna be going 3 times as fast. And that's what we'll build everything around. Okay, that's fine. Right now, break time. I'll be back. You stay here. All right, back. What am I doing? We're scaling this, right? All right, so if this wants to run full tilt and making a mighty one metacrystal every 8 seconds, absolutely awe-inspiring production. We need one of these, and then we're going to need one of these. Okay, good. 1 to 1. That's nice. That's tidy. You can be prodded and probably sped. So low number of buildings here. So it's 1 to 1. Great. So we time crystal. Oh no. And it wants us to prod and speed the time crystal. That's what it actually for real wants from me. It wants this abomination to come into the world. That's still not even enough. I'm going to need 2 of these in order to make this work. And that's a lot of GWs. I mean, I have the GWs here. It's 10 GWs and then more right there. It's going to be astonishing. Well, how are we doing on the fusion energy front? We're almost where we can just fork off and make an MHD. I feel like I should do that before I do this. For reasons, like I can fork off right now and make an MHD. Do I want to just go do that? I need the quasi-crystals first. No, I can't. I have to get through this in order to get the materials I need to be free of this. Great. That's a system. That sure is a system right there. All right, so this makes 0.14 a second time crystals, and that's what we need to run this. So this is the group of buildings. Then we need we need half a Simik scale every second in order for this to run full speed. That's pretty intuitive, right? So this just makes nowhere near enough. Like not even close. So you get sped all the way. And this is half of what we need. So we need 2 of these guys. Great. And it's just a straight pass through. So we need half of an improved Simik every second. Now we have to ask a question. How is Simik production? Because we have this whole area up here. I don't know if it's ever been truly used. Well, it's going to be fine regardless, right? Because we're getting multiple high-level Simik recipes and better Simiks coming. In between those, I kind of have confidence that we'll be able to produce the animals that we're going to need. Because right now, it's nowhere near enough. Well, no, it's near enough. Just not, it's not exactly where it needs to be. So it needs to be upgraded. So we're going to have to deal with that. So we have to run these 2 guys for this to run full speed. And so we need, drum roll please, half an improved Simik a second. And that is going to require 25 of these buildings. 25 of them. And then we're going to have to, they're going to be going at improved speed. So it's going to be times 3 this. So it's going to be, we're going to need 0.05. No, it's going to be 0.53 divided by 0.02 times 3. Right? And that says we're going to need 8, maybe even 9 of these. So an entire block just dedicated to this. And this is the fast recipe. This is a major pain, my friends. And this is where we have to start. We bring in Simiks and we bring in the pharmaceuticals. Not the other word. The good word. And then we produce this, and then we take that, and we take the scales, and then we just get the cages back. So it doesn't make cages. It's the small victories. So an entire city block of this, basically, because we're going to have to heat it as well. Ugh. Okay. So just pick it all up. We understand our ratios. So these guys, the Simiks will probably all be in one block, and then everything else will be in the other block. And we're going to try to do this with 2 blocks. Okay, let's go. Let's go get rid of some of these buildings. Let's go get a whole bunch of heat pipe. Maybe that's not really accurate. Let's get 2 more blocks. That counts as a whole bunch, right? And we have to chuck all this. We have all of these old style buildings. All that has to go away. We have RTGs on us. We have enough for a good start. And what else does anything... What else could you ask for, honestly? Here, take all of that, except for that. No, I want those. You're supposed to take those buildings. Okay, next. Find a place to do this. Let's stop by digestion. Digestion looks like no problems. Oh, great. Let's go take a look at our new brain vent we put in over by zinc. And that's still chugging along. Perfect, right? All the waste brains. And it is supplying 100% of the factory's zinc requirement. We no longer have to mine zinc. It just happens. And then we got waste zinc coming out here. Yes, that's right. The concept of... Oh, so slow now. Oh, and so old style. Yeah, waste zinc is a concept again. All right. That was a distraction. It wasn't what we wanted. So instead, somewhere over here, ba-boom. It looks like a double ba-boom. Or maybe just ba-boom in the wrong area. We need 2 blocks. And I probably should have metastable. This is just stuff that can come in from anywhere. Time crystal is just stuff coming in from anywhere. Seismite. Okay, this has to be built somewhere else. So all of the prerequisites are going to be built and then shipped out and then shipped down to by the science area so that it can feed off the seismite line. Okay, that's good. We made this just because we could, I think. And then Simik Scales can be just literally anywhere. So all this stuff should be spread out. I almost want to put the Simik stuff up here because it has to do with the pharmaceuticals, and I can get the pharmaceuticals, some of them at least. We can get the growth hormone if we just put it right there. And that's a part of the base we haven't used very often. So, okay, that vote is taken care of. We will get a little bit farther. This is heat, but that's not what we're going to need. We need isotopes in order to power Simik dens. As we put down this incredibly pathetic amount of power, it's not going to be able to save us from what's coming. Feels like I just spam particle accelerators. Why are we not going? What is our problem here? Is this just... Oh, it's probably we're full up. No, we're not full up. Question for the group. Why are we not going? We have everything, right? Why isn't this guy right here dispensing... No, you have... Oh, we're full up on blood. Ooh. Ooh. So we go look at our blood vent. It's a clipped line. Okay. Concentrate. See a problem, solve a problem. That's what we do here. We're just gonna... Is it right there? Yes, is in fact right there. Okay. All right. We saw this before it became an absolute throbbing crisis. So we should feel good about that, right? We should feel good about what we see. There we go. I'm so happy. I'm so very happy. All right, so this is going to start producing pineal gland. Can I just print you? Yes. I absolutely can. I like the meat, though. What was I even doing? What terrible things was I contemplating doing? We're leaving a hole in the middle, aren't we? Yeah, there's a pretty big hole there. Let's just pretend we don't see that. How many of these do we need? 9. 1, 2, and they're not polite sized either. 3, 4. And then you're all going to be improving this. Like, who is this recipe for? For real, who is it for? And the Simiks will go there, and I'm gonna have to go get more, and I realize that. So can we actually shove 3 of these in right here with some sort of sushi belt. I'd love to overbuild, he says, stating the obvious. But no, I think we just have to do this, and then this is RTG land. Which isn't terrible. We can do this. Oh, excuse me. And then, like so. Probably I should do them all in the middle. But I didn't do that, so no point crying about it. And then we'll get everything in down here, and this will also be RTG land. And we will upgrade. We need the next level building is what we need, but the next level building doesn't come Simik Den until space science. We might need to take over this block as well. Okay, I kind of believe that's true. So what we'll do is this. We'll do 2 blocks instead of 1. It'll be something like this. And something like this. And then it'll go back around and we'll have 1 sushi belt managing all this. Here, we want to copy this instead. And what we'll do, we'll get in a whole bunch of RTGs, and they're going to be there'll be a block of RTGs in every block here. So what we'll do, we'll take this, and you will bring in das Material, right? And then what we need now is how many, we're going to need just full of RTGs, right? Because it's going to require more and more heat as it goes faster and faster, as we get better and better blocks. Like this is producing how much heat? This is requiring 15 megawatts. So we're going to need even more RTGs. They're very, very, very heat hungry. We just do this because this is the best way to do it. The question is how many? And the formula is there's 10 on the outside, right? Why are you telling me the fuel bonus? I suppose it's only going to tell me when it's full up. So let's not pay attention to that. Let's go look at this, a working example. And this is producing 14 megawatts for everyone on the inside, and then 10 on the outside. So, and we have a requirement of 15 times 8. And so the question is, it's 120. So 15 times 8 is always going to be 40 for the end caps. So minus 40. And we're going to have to... And that's 80 to be accounted for with 14 divided by 14. And so we're going to need 6. 1, 2, 3. So exactly this. This is what we're looking for. And then we'll pipe the heat in right there. Actually, let's overbuild just a little. We're going to need even more. So just, it's good that it has more room to run. Right? And then what we're going to do right here, so we're going to have an out, first off. And the final out, which will take the Simik Scales to wherever it's going. Wherever they might need to be at last. Right there. And we're going to try to take this and put this right here. And then I guess we're going to have to try to do this all with one butchery right here. Like this guy's going to have to be ultra super mega sped. And you're going to be the process Simik with the skull wherever you are. If I could see it. If my eyes worked. There we are, with the skull. And you're going to have to be sped for your life, and probably even sped beyond that. Here. We have power problems, right? Let's make them worse. There we go. That should probably be enough for right now, but we have better buildings, and it's going to get even worse. All right, so I need 6 Simik dens, and I need 4 RTGs. And then we're going to leave that working like that. And I also have to put a cage management system in place. This is going to take the rest of the episode. Hopefully I can remember everything else. No promises on that, though. What do I do RTGs? I don't recall. It's another... Oh, right there. We need how many of you? It's already fallen out of my skull. In this area we are building out, we need 4 and 6. So there's 4, and then Simiks are right here. 1, 2. Okay, good. And we'll set this up. We'll have a whale come with all of the materials we need and some amount of fuel rods. So we're going to need how many now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15. So we need 3 full blocks of Simiks to man this. To Simik it, I guess. I don't know what the problem is here. What are we waiting for? Trits again? Have trits fallen to 0 or something? No, they're being made. Should I ease off of Oh my god, that's terrible. Why are we getting periodic full crashes? Fish eggs? Fish eggs jammed? Oh, look at this. We're missing seaweed. Ah, we have a seaweed problem. Alright, that's just going on the list for tomorrow. Figure out seaweed. That is a generalized problem. Alright, just don't ignore that. Just ignore that. The question is, should I be slaughtering pneumals for chitin now that I have a direct chitin printer? Maybe I can slow that down. Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe I should think about that right now. So if we go look at chitin right here. Like it shouldn't be going at all because it measures this box. And more keeps flowing in. And it starts slaughtering pneumals for chitin when this box doesn't have enough. So, and that's right here, this decider. No. When we need ink or we need N. Uh-oh. Where do you suppose N comes from? Is it brought over on this? It has to be. So N equals 1, and it's on the radar. That's kind of dangerous, isn't it? So where, oh where, do we calculate N? It has to go onto the radar network. Right here, right? Let's drop this all the way down to 500. That's probably dangerously low. But that'll preserve more numals, and through numals, more trits. What was I doing? I was getting 3 stacks of Simiks. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, how the factory calls to me. You, and you. There we go. We are fully manned, or, Simicked. And you need 1, 2, 3, 4 things. This shouldn't be here. Because Byakuas, this should be moved. No, it's not aligned, and that's hateful. I guess we just have to align it and just live with it, huh? It's like right there. It's right aligned, not left aligned. All right, so our buddy right here is going to bring in Simiks and pharmaceuticals. And this will get processed right here. The Simiks go into cages. Good. And then they go on the belt, and then they take a happy fun ride. So the happy fun ride starts here. When in doubt, stack, right? Okay, so that works like that. And now we have a separate, completely distinct happy fun ride, which happens right here. And the goal is to fuel all of these RTGs. And that goes over like this. So all of you come down to right there. And then just in, right? In. Can you believe the next few statements are also going to be in? It's true. They are. Okay, we're just going to wrap around right here for now. I wish there were better RTGs or better ways of getting heat. Maybe there are and I just don't know them. And then right to there. Okay, so we're going to bring in fuel rods. We're going to bring in Simiks. We're going to bring in these 2 pharmaceuticals, and the other pharmaceutical we're going to get from right here. Great, right? I wonder why we're not making any more growth gene transfer agent. All right, so this comes all the way across. We go in this line like this. I should probably start programming the whales now that this is coming into focus, right? There's going to be an embarrassing little jog over here, but it's fine. There, embarrassing little jog. Well, I suppose we can not just do this. Okay. And then all these guys to right there. And then there. Okay. How do I feel about this? And this is going to produce improved Simiks in cages, which will come out right here. Filter to the... I really should do this whale right now. And then they will come to their fate. Bap. There. And then the cages will come out, and we're going to worry about that in a second. All right. So what I need now is a notepad. We got to figure this out. We need we need Simiks, antivirals, Rec A. I think we have to go fetch those directly from down south. Then we need fuel rods. Fuel rod. We'll take this heat and just drag it across, and then I'll daisy chain. That'll be all right. No, we're not connecting them together. Is there anything else I need? I have to go get cages, but that's fine. That'll happen right here. It's gonna go like bup to bup. You're gonna be cage. All right, so it is 1 Simik, 1 Rec A, 1 antiviral, and then 1 fuel rod, question mark. Yeah, maybe taken across everything. No, it's not going to take 1 fuel rod full per. How do we up this? 5, 5, 5, 1. Do I believe in this more? Maybe. Anyway, our number is 22. So 9,000 divided by 22. It's going to be 400. So 2,000 Simiks, 2,000 Rec A, 2,000 antiviral, and then 400 fuel rod. Okay. Let's go do this. Whale. I want you to go on a magic journey. The first place I want you to go is fuel rod, actually. Right here. Oh, we're still missing these. This is worrisome. You want to load items until fuel rod is in 400. And then I want you to go get Simiks. That would be next. Right here. Load item Simik 2000. Then you want to take them on a magical ride. Do we put any of this in the medical wing? It doesn't look like we do. Well, there's antivirals. Where's Rec A? Did I just not put it up here? This feels bad to do it like this, but I guess I'm gonna. Okay, hold on. Just abort. Abort. We're gonna take a look. Down here, where we made this, we put antivirals up there. See, this is serviced, but Rec A is not serviced. Okay, that feels too bad. It's not proper. Oh, and that's a waste bin. I guess I just have to go install this myself. Kind of a little bit of a shame. Right there. Be right back. You stay here. Everything's going to be fine. I'm telling you, it is all going according to plan. Could you please? Yeah, because we have these guys here. That's another pharmaceutical. Why didn't I bring in Rec A? Laziness. We can fix that right now. I want this guy. You come here, fill your cargo. You come here, and you empty your cargo. Go and do that. Okay, beautiful. So that will help ever so slightly. Now you can go get that, assuming it will be here soon. Then load items. Rec A. We need 2K here too. Then you come here, circuit condition, comparator equals go, load until target 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you, then you, then you, and you. Okay. Is this good? Are we in a position to judge between good and evil? I am not certain that is the case. Okay, so this is... I really should start heating up. Just go get a few fistfuls of fuel rods to start heating all this stuff up so we can get out of here in time. That is a good idea. Let's go do it. It'll take but a moment to come over here, grab that much. I love that little Geiger counter sound. Just solid. Here, we don't need this anymore. Then I have to make sure I actually take growth hormone and I put it on the belt properly. There. These guys will start going. You guys will start heating up. Excellent work. I should put a drain on this, right? You can't be right there. There you go. And we daisy chain like so. Daisy chain like so. Daisy chain like so. All right, that should get the heat where the heat wants to go. Again, we do this. Then over, then over. All right, so heat should be happening, yes? Ever so slowly, ever so slightly. You should be heating up. Great. Next up, just go get 500 cages. Okay, will do. Then we should be finishing with this more or less on time. We may actually see a tech today. It's going so slowly. When I'm running like this, the UPS must just crash out. The factory would definitely benefit from a less frenetic owner. Where'd I put cages? Right there. One more. The Simik. It's a. Not that I want to be suggesting anything to my fellow Pyanodons improvers at this point, but should not the Simik need a better cage? Thank you. And with this horrifying thought, I will once again fall silent. No, 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 no. What we want to do is this. And then you read and hold. And that's everything on both sides. So we're building big. Yes, I know. It's not what you're supposed to be doing. 500, I guess. And you are going to be, not Simics, you are going to be antivirals. And you are going to be Rec A. Okay, great. What I suppose I want to do is dish. And then over, right? And then right there, only not. You will be growth factor. 500. Okay. There you go, friend. All right, it's going to shovel it on, and hopefully it'll get made. And I don't know. It's a big old I don't know with how things are going right now. And we need a true balance. I don't. I wish I would, because it's putting a true balancer on right now. Because we're all on one side of the belt. That's not what I want. I guess I suffer, I suppose. Suffering is. I don't think we need more than this, though I have been known to be wrong. Okay. Shoveling in pharmaceuticals in order to make sure that everything is okay. Pharmaceuticals that make things okay. We have a long way to go to climb up to temperature. I think we might be done. I think this might be as fast as we can, as close as we can get today. What are we waiting for? Oh, nothing actually. We're waiting for precisely nothing. So yeah, it is going to be heat, which will be last. And that's going to take quite some time to build up. So, I think we're done. Oh, we have to get cages back. And then you are Simik Scales. And you are cage. And it just heads back this way. No, let's do it like this. It's just style this way, right? Maximal resource usage, but maximal style. Oh, it goes straight into there too. That's nice. Okay, good. We don't need stack inserter. Yeah, we do need a stack inserter because it's got symmetry then. So this guy will arrive. And then it's just going to be a matter of waiting for heat, which will wake up in probably 30, 40 minutes. Maybe not that long. So the last thing we're going to do is going to put Simik Scales, and I guess that's a medical wing thing, because we're doing it in the medical wing, right? And because I know we have space for it. So that's going to go. I've overbuilt, but I know I'm not going to. There's just so much synergy in building it all in one area. Like, I could be copy and pasting it all over like I did with Petri dishes, but it's so much easier to do it this way. I wish there was a natural switcher belt so I could use both sides, just a balancer belt that wouldn't break monitoring. I suppose if I wanted to, if I really, really wanted to, doing it right here is the place for it. Because then I could just leap in like so, copy and paste you to there, and then link it in there. Now I have a true balancer, and we're getting both sides of it. There's some dark spots where we're not monitoring pharmaceuticals, but that's fine. Oh, we don't have outs. How am I going to actually make product when I don't have an out? That would be ever so silly of me. Yeah, okay. Now it makes it on the belt. Why do we need cage Simiks? Oh, probably been all absorbed so far. All right, yeah. Now we're ready to go, except temperature isn't there. So we just have to let new whatever you're doing. No, friend. Very glad I looked at that. Take that and take that. Okay, yeah, okay. That too. That also comes with me. Okay, things are under control, maybe. There's the cage Simik's being made, and it's 6 a second. No, it isn't. Oh, it's low power. Oh no. Oh, wait, this is probably disconnected. Yeah, you're not fully connected up. Okay, I can help that. There you go. Now I believe that's 6 a second. Okay. Fear. I've got the fear. Where are we? 2 hours? This is a good episode. I'm saying this is done, even though we're not going to see it, just because heat is going to take so long to build up. It'll hit it, though, eventually. And then this will happen, then we'll get Simik Scales. All right, good job. Congratulations. Really a pain at how slow Pi-Sci 4 tech goes. Probably means we're not going to get one next episode. That is really unfortunate. All right, so probably going to get 2 minutes left in this. Here, let's check. Let's go look at sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide is basically 2 full stacked belts. That's not what I care about. This guy is coming back. Oh, we actually have it in stock now, and something just dumped. So I want to say we've solved this problem for the moment. Sodium hydroxide. So in the last 10 minutes, it's been 58K. In the last 10 hours, it's been less than that. That was all just saline water problems, as you'd expect. Intelligent unit. How intelligent do we feel today? Not. You can probably go because, yeah, we can just go. Because some of those whales have a few intelligent units in them. So they are being made. Intelligent. Just the thump, the thump, the thump, the thump, the thump. It's not a lot. And nothing in the last 10 minutes. Ew. It's like 3 a minute. Ugly. Ugly, unfortunate, bad. And we're out of trits again because trits are having problems, and that's seaweed. I'm going to have to manage that. Suddenly it's all sprung to life. This guy right here is having problems because this guy right here is having problems. Maybe I should be sending it out somewhere else to get his seaweed. I don't know. Maybe just killing time until tech pops. Because it makes me feel good. It triggers the endorphin receptors. This is going well. We're not stuck. The zinc ore is flowing. It's becoming plates. It's all... Everything is good here. This was... I'm not going to call it brilliance, but this whole idea, this loop, waste ore into waste plate, into preferential use, that was good. That was a great idea, a great way to structure this factory. And so these guys get used first. Whenever this gets taken, it takes from the waste bin first and then clears out to primary production. That was not brilliance. That was just very solid design. Extremely happy with that. And saline water's good here. Let's go peek at chitosan because we're obsessed, frankly. Oh, and it's full up. It's completely backed up. This is the only valid reason for chitosan not to be going. And that is, it is completely backed up. Then we go look at, we haven't looked at advanced coding today. I've kind of been skipping over that. So yeah, advanced coding, and we need advanced coding, and that's probably diamonds now? Exactly right. Diamonds. And diamonds are diamond. Oh no. Oh no. Fix diamond. That's a major requirement for next episode. So we got Simiks. Good. And that gives us the next level uplift, which we will absolutely use. We have to go get strangelets. I should go do that. Simik manure is dumb, and we have to get this. So it's going to be a process. Albumin, flora. So it's bad, but it's not terrible. Why do we get... Oh, wait. No, this is in the for Simik production, which I should honestly evaluate to see how good this is. It doesn't look great, especially when it takes fuel rods. I kind of question that. Why is it to revive level 2 Simiks, it takes quality Simik food, but to revive this Simik, it is normal food? It takes longer, though. I don't understand. I don't have to understand. Where's my trit? Where are you, trits? The big fat whales. You're next. Oh, is this the last one? Just the end of trits? The final trit recipe? If this doesn't make you happy, you'll never be happy. This requires seismite just to roll. No, it's to print. To roll, it's easy. And we don't really need super trits or ultra trits right now. What we really need is more of all the input trits. Yeah, this is very bad. And what's going on with diamond? I have to look. We can't just leave it. Sure isn't the ore. And that's a problem. That's a big problem. This is right here. We can't get rid of the diamond concentrate. Explain yourself. Where's it go? Diamond tailings. This is going. This means something. Where does diamond concentrate go? Diamond concentrate can't go into diamond water concentrate. Diamond water concentrate can't go into diamond water 3. That's dark purple. And then that's no. And then that's no. Wait, what? Tailings. Curses. It is tailings again. Okay. So here at the tailing flusher, what's our problem? That's muddy sludge. That's a muddy sludge flusher. Here at the tailings flusher, we don't have enough. So we are now exceeding the throughput of pumps now, I'm betting. Here, subscript. Tailings problem. Frowny face. Okay, that has to just be a pump issue. All right, we can fix that. We can fix it. Of course we can fix it. And then what's next? Continue making quasi-crystal. Get quasi-crystal. Get MHD. Get utility science. Figure out purpose in life. So like that and like that. And then we hit a big back. All right, screenshot. Right there. Totally did. All right, what did we do today? Well, we made progress, question mark. We keep starting at the bottom and just like combing our fingers through the entire factory looking for bottlenecks. One bottleneck today, indigestion, need another brain vent. Put in another brain vent where it becomes, this is what I should have done more, on-site atomization directly into the ore. Like doing iron ore atomization right here and just putting it down into iron ore would have been a very slick move. But we did it with zinc right there and it's working. It is now providing, brains are providing the entire zinc ore requirement for the entire factory. Like we're not mining it anywhere else. We're just bio-mining it now. It's a byproduct of our other activities. It's kind of neat. I like that. It's a really solid design choice. Good job, whoever thought this up. And then after that, we have the Ultramoo up. We're ready to proceed on that whenever I have a moment. No idea when that's going to happen, though. Second level 4 animal, though. Who would have guessed it would have been moose? Anyway, after that, we messed with more stuff. Sodium hydroxide was a big issue. We ran around fixing just about every salt mine. I had managed to disable all of them one after another. It was really brilliant. Good job. Pat myself on the back for that. What else? I know we messed with chromium. I think there's just more chores in there. Just running around fixing this and that and the other. Messing with trits. Looking at Fidai with a frown on my face. And then the major accomplishment of the day was finally speccing out how much we need of everything for metastable quasi-crystal. And then just immediately discarding that and just throwing down 2 full blocks of Simik boilers while Simik uplifting is going, just saying, yeah, it's going to work like this. It's going to be something like this right here, and it's going to be fine. This is going to be enough, right? I believe. Put right here mainly to piggyback off growth factor, also because nothing has been made up here in a while. And I feel I should build up in this area more. So that is one big step on the way to quasi-crystal. We can probably get to the quasi-crystal tomorrow. And then all we need is a handful of them and we can make the MHD. And then after we make the MHD, we're going to rip down this block right here. And then we're going to start trying to fuel it. Like this is going to be MHD block right here. It's going to be nice. Anyway, that's all we did today. We got the Simik Scales. Tomorrow, we laid a lot of groundwork for a lot of other stuff. So, good. Yeah, and that's what we did today. Thank you very much for coming along. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.